Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Marcos Boschetti, CEO of Nelogica, to discuss trends in Latin American finance and Nelogica's role in the ecosystem. Marcos, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You got it. And let's talk about the main trends that you're seeing right now in the Latin American financial market.
All right. Yeah, I know it's been a few busy years here. I remember last December, I was doing some plans for holidays, and then all of a sudden we had this increase in the COVID cases number, and everything got canceled. But South America and Brazil, they are like protagonists in the vaccination rates. Basically, everyone you speak here has already been vaccinated, so we don't believe that COVID is going to be the major factor in financial markets, especially in LatAm this quarter. We have a lot of different things happening here. For example, this is an election year, and in an election year you have a lot of volatility, but it's probably gonna start after April, and especially in Brazil, but in other countries in South America as well. At the same time, last year we had record-breaking numbers of IPOs. We had this great window between January and April. This year it's not gonna be that strong, but M&A activity is gonna keep really strong here in the region. At the same time, last September, Joe, we reached 4 million people as individual accounts in the Brazilian exchange, for example. Far away from what should be given the size of the population, the economy. We have over 200 million people here. And I think this trend of people coming to the markets, especially retail investors, it's gonna keep strong for years to come.
Can you tell us more about Nelogica and how you fit into the ecosystem of the financial markets in Brazil?
Yeah, sure. We are the largest provider of financial technology in Latin America. So we do from front ends to the back ends and order management systems. Everything started, I hate to say my age, but everything started about 15 years ago when I co-founded the company with Fabiano, my co-founder. And I was in college. I was pursuing my master's degree in advanced microelectronics, and I fell in love for the markets. And since then, we understood that we had this in products, in technology, we have the cycle: faster, better, cheaper. And when I was trying to invest and trade, I couldn't afford the tools, I couldn't afford the technology. It was not reachable for a student like me. It was not affordable. So we decided that someone should try to democratize the access of data, tools, investment tech, and Nelogica has been the major player in South America, specifically, but in other markets as well.
And Marcos, you mentioned that the market continues to evolve and there really is a great growth opportunity there. What does Nelogica do to keep up with new investors?
We have an intense inflow of new investors, and I think that there's a key point here. Sometimes financial institutions they put all investors and traders in the same basket. But if I'm like I like to trade real estate related securities, or if I like to trade and invest in in ETFs, or I would like to be really active with many future contracts. I have those players, they have different needs, and Nelogica understand those different needs and try to create the best tools for each individual profile. And at the same time, we've been investing heavily in content and education, because there's still a really important gap between what people think about the market, or how deep people understand the products that are available for them, and we're trying to bridge this gap with technology and education at the same time.
And when we look more near term, what are the plans for Nelogica for this year?
Oh yeah, well, we've been growing basically 100% every year. So I think we're gonna keep the pace this year. We are investing heavily in content, and we are expanding globally to several new geographies. We're gonna, make the markets global. People realizing that they don't have to be, restricted to a certain geography. So we're gonna help people connect to liquidity in other places. And our crypto business, we provide infrastructure and mobile applications and desktop web. We provide analytics to the crypto markets. So this is going to be a really important business line. Nelogica has over 700 employees today, half of them working in tech-related jobs. And there's a good chance we're going to grow at least 50% in our headcount.
All right, Marcos, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you.